G'day, I'm Goose and welcome to Scoop. This week on the show, it's E3 time. So we've got new games, augmented reality, plus I get my captain pants on and take them where no pants have gone before. Space. It's a pretty good impression, actually. But first up, not the news, because thanks to some television magic, I'm not actually here. Yeah, I'm over in Los Angeles with Rad at this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo. Starting tomorrow, you can watch a daily Spawn Point at E3 wrap-up, only on the ABC Me app and iView. Now, E3 has kicked off with some big announcements, but today's scoop was pre-recorded because I'm about to jump on a plane to go over there. So check back here tomorrow for the start of our special week of reporting. But for now, it's over to Goose with some regular news. And first up, Apple have recently held their annual Worldwide Developers Conference. And this year, there was quite a lot of talk about gaming. They revealed a revamped game store with live streams of games and more, VR support for Macs, and a very impressive AR or augmented reality demo. The demo was made by Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson's studio Wingnut AR and showcased some impressive tracking technology, putting a highly detailed 3D world onto a tabletop with no markers or trackers. Apple also revealed there would be an advanced iOS exclusive version of Pokemon Go that could take advantage of their new AR technology. Let's hope they aren't joking about that one. Yeah. And next up, in more Pokemon news, Nintendo have announced not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 new Pokemon games coming out later this year. Firstly, the Switch will be getting its first Pokemon game in the shape of a deluxe version of Pokken Tournament, while the 3DS will be getting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon updates of Sun and Moon, and on the same day, they'll be releasing Pokemon Gold and Silver for download from the 3DS eShop. That's more games than you can poke a mon at. Who writes this? Alright, well that's the news for this week. Now, it's Star Trek VR time. Beam me up, Scotty! Oh, that feels weird. Alright, we're sitting down for a first play with Star Trek Bridge Crew. Now, this is a VR game, so we're playing with the PlayStation VR and the Move controllers, and in it you control a starship, explore space, and issue commands to your crew. Now, one thing I should mention is that Sony recommends PlayStation VR is for ages 12 and up, so remember to check with your grown-ups if this looks like something you'd like to play. Let's dive on in and sit in the captain's chair. May the force be with us. What? Oh, engage. We are going to play a solo adventure. We're going to play with AI crew. That's really tricky. Embarking in 5, 4, we're going to walk? 3, 2, 1. Oh, no.
Captain's log, stardate 225-8.161. My crew is assembled, and we're preparing to disembark on our expedition to the trench. Before we depart, however, Starfleet Command has asked us to complete one final exercise to confirm the Aegis's fitness for the mission ahead, and undoubtedly to test the readiness of her captain and crew.
Hi everyone! Okay, so I'm your captain, I'm Goose. If you've got any queries, questions, come and ask me. I don't want us to feel like there's a power play here. Scan the Ragusa for smuggled wildlife. Okay. Well, I'm a little lost. Oh! Here we go. Now I can actually look at people, and possibly I can look at Ensign Rail, Lieutenant Hoyle, and Lieutenant Tanar. There's no Smiths on this ship, that'd be easier. Where's scan target? Haha. Okay. Take over. What? I'm here. Where's the captain? We have no captain. Send help. Red alert. Okay, so now I'm over here. I can scan the Ragusa, which is that ship. And we've got it there. We need to scan it. We're out of range. Blast. Which means we should fly over there. So I'll switch to this fella. And now we're going to fly it. Woo! I'm steering it. Whoa! It's pretty slow. We need to fly over to the Ragusala, which is right over there. Captain, I found... Oh, I'm the captain. It is 35 clicks south. I don't know, we're in space. Speed, 400 whatevers. And now we're just gonna gently glide it over there. Full speed. This isn't very fast for full speed. This is cool, so I'm doing all the work at the moment, but I imagine if I had a full crew, they'd be scanning while someone's driving and the captain would be captaining. We're gonna jump back to scanning person. And we're gonna see if we're close enough to scan. Are we close enough to scan? I think we are. Scanning ship. We're scanning. Here's the info that we are scanning. Everyone else, top job as well. You, pressing those buttons. You, sir, down there, rocking that blue shirt. Okay. Oh, action completed.
I'm not detecting any unusual life forms aboard the freighter, Captain.
We are?
I'll let K7 know the ship's clean.
Oh, no, the ship's fine. All of that, and the ship was fine. Oh. Alright, getting a hail. What is up? Warp to Gamma Hydra to continue patrol. Warping. Alright, this is going to be more fun. Let's see if we can just order them to do it. So, let's prepare to warp.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh.
Initializing warp protocols.
Oh, look at that! We're lining up to
Warp
warp.
course is set.
Make it so.
To discharge.
Whoa! We're warp. Well, it looked exciting, but no one really. Yeah. Whoa. I'm throwing in the acting here, guys. Remember when the ship gets shot, we all gonna go whoa?
I'm picking up a distress signal, Captain.
A distress signal.
Channel open.
Chance for
USS Aegis.
Captain Goose to
My vessel has
show
lost
his
all
quality.
power and our life support systems are nearly exhausted.
Oh no!
We have a crew of 6. I request that you take us aboard your ship as soon as possible.
Ooh, I don't know. What do we think, guys? Okay, so it's actually sometimes easier to just switch to the person. Let's get ready to scan it. Oh, scanning again. Enemies! I want to fire lasers! It's got a half speed, so we don't crash into them.
Life signs detected.
Life signs. Great. Transport survivors from the ship. Okay, prepare to beam them up. So I feel like Lieutenant Hoyer. This is on you. Transporter. Select transporting target. I just did. People. 0 of 6. Get a lock. Oh, look, we're locking onto the people. Torpedoes. Ooh, no. Goose, don't get distracted. Locking and ready to energize. So, energize. Oh, there's a loading bar.
The vessel is empty, and all crew members are accounted for.
Excellent. We've done it.
We have a priority message incoming from Starfleet Command.
All right. What do they want?
Opening channel.
Hello.
Captain, we've lost contact with one of our survey vessels, the USS Nicholson. You're the closest ship to their last known position.
Okay.
We need you to locate the vessel and render any aid they may need. We're sending their last coordinates to you now. Starfleet out.
And another distress call. Look, I'll be honest, I was hoping we were going to get to shoot some things with some pew-pew lasers, but if it's just rescuing survivors, I think they'll be fine, and I think we're going to leave it there. Ugh. All right, so that was Star Trek Bridge Crew, and straight away, I just forgot how much fun playing a game in VR is, especially when you get to visit really cool locations like being on the bridge of a starship. In terms of how the game actually plays, I was expecting it to be a little more action-orientated, where it is all about menus, basically. It does look very cool, but essentially all you are doing is playing with a bunch of menus. Now, we were playing single-player mode with AI crew, but of course, the main drawcard with this game is to have other people playing online with you. So they're sitting in each role. One of them would be steering the ship, one would be scanning, doing a lot of scanning, and of course you need a captain. And when you're doing it that way, you're actually talking to people through the headset and ordering commands and telling them how to run a ship together. And I think if we were doing it that way, it'd be a far different game to what I experienced. Not to say I didn't have fun. I really enjoyed actually ordering my crew members to do things, but I probably had more fun doing them myself. So it was more fun to steer the ship actually using my hands or to point out targets to scan as the lieutenant. So I think you could definitely see the fun in each role. Now, whether or not you'd get bored just being one role for a whole mission would depend on how exciting the missions actually were. And unfortunately, in this case, the missions weren't particularly exciting. It was basically get to a point, scan something, and then maybe warp people on the ship, which you couldn't even really see. But again, that's not the point. The point of the game is just to stay on the deck of the ship and command everything. And of course, maybe those missions could get more exciting later on. I'm sure there are enemy encounters, and in that case, you'd be using the torpedoes, charging phasers, and also using your shields. And I think if you are managing a lot more things at once, it could get really interesting. As far as the VR is concerned, I think they've done a great job of really putting you in the captain's seat and making you feel like you're surrounded by crew on the deck of a starship. And that is a place that a lot of people have wanted to sit and experience. So if you're a Star Trek fan, then I think this is a dream come true. But if you're looking for something with a little more action, then this might not be the game for you. However, it is still a really fun way to experience VR and, of course, experience space, the final frontier. Speaking of which, I'm going to dive back into the captain's chair and go exploring. All right, Ah, my hand! I need to go to medbay. And, oh, that's better. Woo. Ow. Good as new. Well, that's it for today, but don't forget to check back every day this week for our special Spawn Point at E3 show, only on the ABC Me app and iView. And on Wednesday at 12:30 PM, we'll be doing a live stream from the show floor on the ABC Me Facebook page. So come and join us for all the fun, and I'll see you from E3 in LA tomorrow. Goose out. Hang on, this wasn't even my hand. They reattached the wrong hand, guys.